One of the major obstacles students face even before starting their higher education journey is their inability to decide which country they are going to go to. And I completely understand it. This is a common problem among many students, and they drop out before even starting their application process. So this is a common and major problem for someone who is aspiring to pursue their higher education abroad. I had gone through the same situation. I had applied in Australia, in the USA, Germany, many other European countries, and then finally I ended up in the UK. And today in this video, I'm going to be talking about why you should choose UK over other Western countries for pursuing your higher education. My name is Dr. Ashikur Rahman, and if you think you're someone who is suffering from this indecision, then stay tuned. Whether you're aiming for a bachelor's or master's or even a PhD degree, this video is going to cover exactly why the UK should be one of the places to make that happen for you. And today I'll break it down into three key areas. Number one, academic quality and cost effectiveness. Yes, you heard me right. UK education is cheaper than many Western counterparts like US or Australia. Number two, the UK lifestyle and the amazing student experience that you're gonna have. Number three, long-term goals like jobs, settling down, or many other opportunities in different forms. So without further delay, let's get into it. Let's talk about part one, academic quality and affordability. This is a big question. Why is the UK known for its world-class education? Let's break this down. Number one, top universities. 4 out of top 10 universities globally are right here in the UK, according to the QS World University Rankings 2024. Yes, I'm talking about the big names like Oxford and Cambridge. But beyond the hype, what makes UK universities truly stand out is their rigorous teaching standards and cutting-edge research. UK universities literally set the bar when it comes to academic excellence. Number two, quality of education. In the 2021 Research Excellence Framework, a whopping 76% of research coming out of the UK was ranked world leading or internationally excellent. That means you're not just sitting in lectures, you're learning from world-class experts who are shaping the future in their fields. Number three, shorter courses, and this means big savings. Now let's get real about costs. Here's the kicker. UK degrees are shorter. Most bachelor's degrees are done in 3 years, and master's programs usually take only 1 year. Compare that to the 4-year bachelor's and 2-year master's in the US. And less time studying means you save big on both tuition fees and living costs. And number four, cost comparison. So how much are we talking about here? UK tuition fees generally range between 10,000 to 38,000 per year, depending on the course and university you're going to attend to. That's roughly 25% less than what you'd pay to the US. Number five, scholarships. If you think the tuition fees in the UK is still too much, no worries. The UK universities have your back with some of the best scholarships programs they offer, like Chevening or the Commonwealth scholarships. And there are other university-specific awards. This can knock thousands of pounds off your tuition bills, and it's more affordable than you might think in some cases in different universities. So in a nutshell, if you're looking for a top-tier education that doesn't leave you with a mountain of debt, the UK is definitely the place to be. Alright, let's talk about part two, UK lifestyle and student experience. What life is really like in the UK. Spoiler alert, not just about reading, studying, or hitting the books, or hitting the library all the time. So what else? Let's dive into the first one, cultural diversity. First off, the UK is a cultural melting pot. Over 500,000 international students come here every year. So you'll meet people from literally everywhere from around the world. Whether you're in London or a smaller university town, you're constantly exposed to different cultures, ideas, and lifestyles. It's one of the best places to grow your global network. Secondly, a rich history and modern vibes. Imagine you are studying in cities like London, Edinburgh, or Oxford. where history is everywhere. You'll walk past centuries-old buildings on your way to a class in a cutting-edge research facility. Plus, with museums, theaters, and galleries around every corner, there's always something to do in your downtime. And there's a pro tip for you here. Most of it are free or heavily discounted for the student. Thirdly, student life. And speaking of fun, universities in the UK take student life really serious. Whether you're into sports, music, or debate, there's society for it. There's hundreds of societies at the universities. You'll also get plenty of support with everything from accommodation to mental health services, and it's all designed to make sure that your time there isn't just about the academics or studying or being in the library all the time, but it's also about having fun and unforgettable experiences. And finally, travel opportunities, and this is my favorite one. The UK is a hub for exploring Europe. If you're on a budget, there's no problem. You can grab a flight to Paris or Rome for as little as £30. Plus, public transport in the UK is top-notch, and there are student discounts for everything from buses to trains. Trust me, whether you are into the quiet countryside or the buzz of a big city like London, you'll find your vibes here in the UK almost everywhere. It's the perfect mix of work and play and having fun. Now, let's talk about part 3, which is long-term goals, jobs, and settling down in the UK. I know what you're thinking. What about after graduation? Will studying in the UK actually help you secure a job or maybe even settle there? The answer is a big yes. Let's break it down. Number 1, post-study work visas. Thanks to the UK's graduate route visa, after completing your degrees, you can stay and work in the UK for up to 2 years or 3 years if you have a PhD. This gives you some time to land a job or kickstart your career right here in the UK. And let me tell you this, with a UK degree, employers are keen to hire you. Number 2, high demand for skilled workers. The UK is crying out for talent in areas like engineering and healthcare, IT, and finance, or in the academia. According to the prospects.ac.uk, starting salaries for grads range between 24,000 to 30,000 per year. And it's even higher in specialized areas like in the academia or maybe in other IT sectors. So whether you want to work in London's financial hub, a cutting-edge tech firm in different other cities, or in the academia, there are plenty of opportunities, to be honest, in the UK. Permanent residency, does that ring a bell? Yes, absolutely. So if you want to stay for good in the UK, there are lots of opportunities for you as well. I know this is something most of you have questions about. After working here for 5 years, you can apply for independent leave to remain, which could eventually lead to British citizenship. How cool is that? And finally, global career opportunities. Remember, a UK degree is recognized everywhere in the world. So even if you decide to leave the UK, your degree will open doors to job opportunities all around the globe. So yeah, the UK doesn't just offer a top-notch education, it's also a gateway to a successful career and potentially even a new life in one of the most dynamic countries in the world. So there you have it, folks. The UK offers a world-class education at a lower price than the US and Australia, an exciting student life packed with opportunities and cultural experiences, and obviously it sets you up for a long-term success whether you want to start a career in the UK or anywhere else, or even if you want to settle down in the UK. If you're thinking about studying abroad, the UK should definitely be at the top of your list. And I hope the information I provided in this video has been helpful for you. If you want to support this channel, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and follow me for more tips and insider information about studying and living in the UK. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.